Okay, so I'm here at Alpine Towing in Miami, Florida. This is their office, and this is Larry.
How you doing?
Yep. So before Larry tells you the story, I want to suggest you're going to learn three things from him. Number one, you need to believe in your people and involve them in the decisions in the company. And number two, you need to believe in yourself, and it really helps if you have somebody else believe in you. As a matter of fact, you'll see in the interview that he gets a little choked up when I ask him the question, like, why do you care so much? And I think you'll find this very interesting. And the last one is you need to love what you do. And the reason I'm interviewing is that he just joined the UTA, which is a group that I facilitate. It's a mutual insurance company of about 20 contractors, towers around the country. And he just joined. I wanted to get to know him better. I wanted the members to get to know him better. And once I heard his story, I thought, well, the whole world needs to hear it. So here's Larry talking about, his story about how he became successful here in America.
So, I was born in Nicaragua, and then we moved because of the war, we moved to Honduras. We were all Costa Rica, all over the place in Central America. And then my grandpa got everybody out of Nicaragua because of the war. They started taking all his land and everything away from there, the Sandinistas, back in those days, the Contra.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And then at 9 years old, I told my dad that was here and my grandma that I needed to come to the United States. 9.
Yeah.
Then I came to this country with my dad. I met my dad when I was 10, so I kind of didn't get along. I didn't fit. At 13 years old, I found myself in the street working and, being homeless. And my life started like a clock because I went from making no money with my dad to making a little bit of money at this company that I was making. I figured that where I was working, they were not doing the same thing that they were doing before. They were not paying attention to the insurance. They were not paying attention to different things. So I said to myself that day in 2005, I said, I think it's time for me to open up my own thing. And I opened up Alpine Towing with a $5,000 loan. I started with a dream and I started growing, and I like growth. I like working. I'm a people's person. I know how to talk to people. I know how to get along with people. We have about between trucks and cars and everything, about 60, 70 pieces, maybe a lot more than that.
That's impressive, right? And that's only, 20 years?
18.
18 years.
You got to let everybody bring their ideas into the table and grab the best and let everybody put a little bit of, how can I explain to you, a little bit of their thoughts into the company and let everybody understand that it's not because I'm the boss, I make the last decision.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I don't think I work. This is my hobby. And I love what I do. To me, it's not, money is very important because if not, I wouldn't be able to grow. But if you don't do it from the heart, you're not doing nothing.
Why do you care so much?
Why do I care so much?
Yeah.
Well, because I come from nothing.
Yeah. And you said, Stop the camera at that point in time because Larry's getting a little choked up. Out of respect for him, I didn't want to continue. But what he told me was that his grandfather, who was a successful business person, as you've heard, believed in him. Even as a little boy, he recognized the power of his grandfather believing in him, that he was going to be successful. And he used that positive energy through the rest of his life. So the question is, who believes in you, and do you believe in yourself? And maybe, who do you believe in that you could give that kind of power to, your people and people, your family. So, it's the fact that somebody else believed in you. It's, even at this age, still chokes him up. So as a bonus round, I asked Jose, his business partner, manager, what did he think that made Larry so successful? So here's Jose, and I hope you've enjoyed this interview. I love meeting Larry. He's a great man. This is 60 some.
Okay.
What's the magic?
You got me off guard, but that's an easy one.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to two things.
Yeah.
Larry is a guy, a people's guy.
Yeah.
He's a people's person.
Yeah.
He walks in the room and he lights it up. Everybody likes him.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's a mystery. And the second one is his relentlessness. The guy never stops. He never rests. He never stops thinking about his business and growing it, ways to make it better. He's relentless.
Yep.